Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Fuel for the Soul with John Giftah podcast. This week, I want you to understand that May the 29th is known as Mount Everest Day. It was the day in 1953 when Hillary and Tenzing climbed to the summit for the very first time. And this is a topic that interests me a lot. And I thought there's so many lessons that we can take away. The same way they climbed the highest peak in the world, you and I have a calling to climb our mountain. The area of calling, a deeper level of our destiny or a higher calling that God has for us. And I just think that there's so many things that we can take away from this. And I just want to share this with you guys. And today, one of the things I want to talk about is that you may say, John, I understand that God has a calling for me. God has a big plan for me, a big purpose, but it's really huge and it's really scary. I don't know how I can handle this. In the natural, it seems like a mission impossible. There's no way I don't have the connections. I don't have what it takes. I don't have the resources. I have all of these things coming against me. I don't see any way in the natural for me to actually climb the mountain that God has for me, the destiny that He has prepared for me. It's so scary and overwhelming. Well, I want to share something with you. See, when you think about climbing Mount Everest, right? Even when you think about Hillary and Tenzing, Hillary was a mountaineer, whereas Tenzing was a Sherpa. Who are these Sherpas? Sherpas are the indigenous groups of people in the Himalayan region who are known for their ability to climb in a very good way. They're very good climbers. For example, if you can climb for 10 to 15 minutes without taking rest, they can go for up to 30 minutes. That's how good they are. Okay, you would be in a place where you can't climb for more than 2 minutes at certain places because it's so strenuous and it's taking everything from you. They would be able to make it for 10 minutes at least. So these people are built in that way. They are so good at this. So even when you see there are so many people every year trying to climb to the top of Mount Everest, there are Sherpas who go before these mountaineers and they keep everything in order. They go out and set the ropes in place. They go and make sure that everything is fine. They look at obstacles and they warn the mountaineers if the weather is changing suddenly. They are going before them to prepare and make sure everything is fine. Isn't that how the Bible describes our God? When you see in the scripture in Isaiah 45, verse 2, and Deuteronomy 31, verse 8, it says that God goes before us. In one of the translations, it says how God goes before you and levels the mountains. Think about this. The same way the Sherpas go before the mountaineers to prepare the way, to make sure everything is fine, to make sure the ropes are all intact, to make sure there was no unforeseen danger. I want you to understand your God is going before you. He has already gone before you. He's already gone to make sure that the right things are in store for you, the right doors, the right opportunities, the right divine connections. He's already gone before you to make sure that things that can withhold you from fulfilling your purpose are driven away. He's already going there to warn you, hey, that's not a good relationship. That's a red flag out there. Oh, that's not the right opportunity for you, even though it looks picture perfect when you put it on paper. Well, the Lord goes before you and He warns you. I want you to understand today the same way the Sherpas are going before the mountaineers to prepare a way to make sure that the mountaineers are in place or are able to have a good journey to the summit. Our God is a Sherpa God. Our Sherpa God goes before us to prepare the way, to level the mountains, to make sure that every obstacle is removed, to make sure that if there is a warning sign or word of caution, He shares it with us to make sure that we are able to go ahead and fulfill the purpose that God has for us. See, for instance, when I wanted to record this podcast episode, it's not that I come to the studio and I start trying to figure out how to work the camera, where to set up the lights, how to make sure that it looks good, how to make sure that everything looks good on frame. No, even before I came, somebody else came in, set up the lights, the camera, and the entire place so that I don't have to come and try to figure things out. It's already prepared. The same way I want you to know that you may be worried about your tomorrow. but God has already gone before you to prepare your tomorrow. You may be worried about how you're going to meet the right person. God has already gone before you to make sure that the right person will be connected with you at the right place at the right time. Or you're wondering, oh my goodness, John, how am I going to figure this problem out? Listen to this. The same way God already prepared the garden for Adam before he prepared Adam, I want you to understand God has already prepared the solution for every problem that you will face. He's already prepared whatever you need to fulfill the purpose that God has in store for you. So today, I want you to have this assurance to know that even as we learn different aspects with regard to Mount Everest through this week in our journal, through this podcast, I challenge you to share this with someone so that they will be encouraged. And also leave a comment if you're checking this out on YouTube or Facebook. And I would love to hear from you very soon. God bless you guys. See you very soon.